Jolly Good Ginger is here with me, the lemon head, the lemon nation. Hey, how you doing, brother?
Good, Don. Glad to be back. Man, the news is wild right now.
I have some breaking news. You guys, should we tell the folks with the breaking news? As the
Please
Jolly
do.
Good Ginger and I are speaking right now, it just happened moments ago. Now I'm just going to read the quote. Now this person says, I don't know if we will have a great relationship with Elon Musk. Now, if I asked you that, I gave it away, but would you know who I was talking about if I said that to you?
No, and not only that, but I want you to think when you hear, I don't know if we're going to have a good relationship with Elon Musk. Think about the people who might say that. Just think.
Who might say that? Well, let me go on. Let me go on. Okay. All right. I am very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. I guess he's talking to the press. All of a sudden, he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to, what does he say? That we're going to have to cut the EV mandate. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
it's getting to,
Uh-oh.
right? The EV mandate. And he goes, people leave my administration and they love us. And then at some point, they miss it so badly. And some of them embrace it. And some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it.
Have you ever seen the lady who, I know you've seen her name's Francesca. She plays the ukulele and she sings the song, I
Oh,
Never
I
Saw.
never thought the leopard would eat my face. No, no, no. I never thought the leopard would eat my
The leopard would eat my face.
bonded over bigotry. I never
Yes.
thought it'd come back on me.
Yes.
I never thought the leopard would eat my face.
Don got some pipes on him.
No, I mean, it is just too delicious, though, isn't it? Don't you
It
think?
is sweet, savory. It's everything. This is exactly what happens to anybody who gets close to Donald Trump. He eats them and spits them out. There's nobody left. Ask Michael Cohen, who went to prison for him. Ask Lev Parnas, who went to prison for him. Ask everybody who's ever been in his circle, who ever got indicted or went to prison for him. And if the American people think that us being close to Donald Trump is somehow going to end better for us than it did any of his fucking confidants, you're delusional.
You're delusional. Wait a minute. Have you been listening to me? I've been saying the same thing since yesterday. I said it never pays. I've been saying it forever, but yesterday I went on a whole rant
Right.
where I said it never pays to bend the knee to Donald Trump because as my friend over at the Lincoln Project, Rick Wilson says, everything Trump touches dies, right? And
Yep.
so what happens is it's like flying too close to the sun. You're going to burn out. Or it's like the Wicked Witch of the West. You're going to end up melting under a house, right? The White House is going to fall down on top of you. And so is this a leopard eating your face? By the way, smash the hearts, please, so more people, and subscribe to Jolly Good Ginger and to myself. Go on, please.
No, this is 100% the leopard's eating your face. I mean, listen, if Elon Musk didn't know what he was getting into, then Elon Musk is not the genius that everybody sold him as, and we know he's not, but he knew what he was getting into, and then he knew what happened behind closed doors, and he 100% bought the presidency for Donald Trump. He did a bunch of illegal shit. I don't care if he hasn't been prosecuted for it. You can't pay people to go vote. You can't give away $1 million at a voting lottery. This is 100% a hijacking of a democracy. But he did illegal shit to make sure Donald Trump got in there because he did it for personal gain and personal gain only. And even though he spent $250 million on the campaign, even though he stood in the White House or the Oval Office with Donald Trump and gave these briefings and praised his name, even though Donald Trump did a Tesla commercial for him in front of the White House, all of that, now, immediately on the turn of a dime, he's got Trump derangement syndrome now because he doesn't like his big, ugly bill.
Stand by. stand by. Are you ready for this one?
I hope.
I'll wait till you finish this because you're going to spit it out if I tell you. Okay? Are you ready?
I
Ready?
am.
Are you ready? All right. Okay. Everybody, are you ready? Here we go. This is so delicious. Elon Musk, 5 minutes ago on Twitter. Without me, comma, Trump would have lost the election, comma.
Where's my tea? Where's my hang on, Don.
Gibbs would control the House. I get your. I just went on the street.
Get your motherfucking tea ready.
There were kids with the lemonade stand, so I have some lemonade. Now, guess how much I paid for this lemonade?
$5.
$10. It was $1.50, but when a kid has a lemonade stand,
100%.
You got
100%.
Okay. So here we go. So you have your tea. I got my lemonade. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such, and then he tweeted again after that. Such ingratitude.
Woo!
Whoa!
Oh my God.
I'm telling you. And do you remember when they brought Zelensky to the White House and said, "Why aren't you more grateful?" That's
Right.
And wait, wasn't Elon Musk in that meeting?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, he's getting the Zelensky treatment.
Hey, that's a good way to put it. He's getting the Zelensky treatment. Dude, listen. How many times, and you know, the late great Maya Angelou said it, when someone shows you who they are for the first time, believe them. How many times does Trump have to show us exactly who he is? And I feel the same exact amount of empathy and sympathy for Elon Musk in the situation as I felt my wife's labor pains. I have zero sympathy for this guy, but I love watching it play out on this stage because, hey, guys, this is Donald Trump. This is what happens when you get in bed with Donald Trump. Ask his first two wives. Listen, actually, ask all three of them. One of them had limits in it for. When you get in bed with Donald Trump, this is what happens.
Can you read? Can you read this? Can you read this? Read that for me.
This messy Trump-Musk breakup is truly the gayest thing about Pride Month. Oh, that's
my God. I love this. One more, Ginger.
Dude, this is amazing. I love it.
One more, Ginger. Look at this. Read the thing.
I'm sorry. This is the funniest single photo of the entire life.
Okay, you ready? Do you see that one?
Yeah.
Look at this one. Oh my God, this made my week.
Yes,
this is making my week. Now, here's what I said yesterday. I told my subscribers on YouTube that I was going to call Harvey Levin and say, "Harvey, I got a great idea for you. You need to do TMZ in the DC. And they need to get some folks that stand in front of the desk just like in the TMZ newsroom, because this is better than any shit that's happening in Hollywood."
Right.
You understand what I'm
100%.
saying?
Yes.
Right?
Trump wants a fucking reality TV show, so he gave us one.
What do you think? What happens next, Jolly?
I think from here we see the fallout. You know what I hope happens next? This is wishful thinking. This is me laying in bed with visions of sugar plums dancing in my head, and dreaming about what tomorrow could bring. And what I hope tomorrow brings. Oh God, I hope Elon Musk opens the back door. I hope he spills some. I meant like on the secrets, you know. I hope I hope he spills the secrets that Trump doesn't want us to know. I hope it starts getting messy. As in, I hope he tells us the things that Trump, said when the cameras were off. I hope he spills the beans. There we go. Spills the tea. That's what I hope. Let me clarify one thing real quick. Somebody said, "Did you not feel sympathy for your wife during labor?" That's not what I said. I said I felt sympathy for Elon Musk the same way I felt my wife's labor pains, meaning I can't feel them. I can't give birth. That's what that means. Elon Musk has stopped following Stephen Miller. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Listen, it's about to be a smear. You know what they're going to do for real? They're going to smear him, and then he's going to punch back. The difference is he's got all the money and all the platform. Hey, what does this do for misinformation on the Republican side.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're having way too much fun for that. Oh
Hey,
my gosh.
what does
So,
this do? What does this do for his relationship with Zuckerberg and Bezos? Because we know that they just followed Musk's lead.
but what does this
Um,
do for what is it
mm.
what does it do for when the man who has one of the, if not the biggest, well, one of the biggest social media platforms in the world and has the most money in the world? Does all of that money, does a lot of that money go to opposition candidates in these races?
Oh, does he primary the Republicans?
Yeah. What do you think I'm talking about, Joe? I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Are they?
Listen.
Wait a minute. Are they going to round up Elon?
Oh,
Is ICE going to be
what
knocking
if
at
they kick
Elon's
him out of the
door?
country, Don? What if they kick him out?
No. No, I mean, maybe this travel ban, maybe they'll just say South Africa, gotta go.
Gotta go, buddy. Gotta go, buddy. Also, hang on. Hang on one second. Let me decline this. Also, oh damn, I got distracted by this phone call. Oh no, what I was gonna say is what happens if Elon says anybody who's doing MAGA, anybody supporting Trump, I'll contribute to their opponent's campaign. Is this
Yeah,
the
that's
beginning?
what I'm saying.
Is this the beginning of
This is what
Elon Musk?
I'm putting down.
Yeah, it's Elon Musk reverse villain arc.
I mean, it's crazy. I know people thought I was nuts because yesterday I put on there. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, this is not more Elon, but Donald Trump is tweeting, I can't believe the Republicans are extending the debt ceiling. I am a Republican. I am embarrassed. You know what this is good for? This is good for Twitter. Now I'm not
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
Twitter, but
Well,
wow.
Elon Musk pinned that on his profile. What does that tell you? That's weird.
Oh yeah, he pinned that on his profile because I think he was saying
This I told you
that's an
so.
old one. That's an old one from Trump, right?
Oh, 2013. I just noticed that. Oh man,
Yeah, that's an old one
he's
from
being
Trump, and
petty. Oh, he's
of
being
course
petty.
he's being petty. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
this is amazing. We were going to talk about everything but this, and I didn't I tell you I said Ginger, we got to talk about this
this
because
is it.
you were saying, but I mean, look, there is a segue. I gave it to you. The travel ban. You
Right.
wanted to talk about the travel ban, but seriously, when did they try to deport you?
Listen, this is too juicy. I didn't realize that. Okay, when you told me pre-show that he said he had TDS, that's juicy. I didn't realize how juicy it was with Elon Musk punching back, saying, "Look, without me, you don't even win the presidency." You know how much that's going to hurt Trump's ego, his very fragile, like thin glass ego. Oh my God,
Yeah. Yeah. So this one is right. So right here, you see, that one is that was a tweet from Donald Trump in 1/23/2013. And then Elon has this, and he just put it there and he goes, wise words. Oh
do you see his other tweet?
no, what is it?
Okay,
You gotta show
so
it to me.
29 minutes ago, Elon Musk tweeted, "Where is this guy today?" And it's a retweet from this other guy, Jesse Pelton, and it's a screenshot of Trump, a bunch of tweets from Trump. He's saying like, "We could use
Oh, yeah,
balance."
it's the debt ceiling thing.
Yeah, we could use the balanced budget amendment. I cannot believe the Republicans said the debt ceiling. We need a balanced budget amendment because Congress has no fiscal discipline. Republicans should not give Barack Obama the authority to raise the debt another $1.2 trillion. It's a bunch of tweets from Donald Trump from back in 2012 and 2011. And Musk said, "Where's this guy today?"
Oh my God, hold on. Where's my husband? Tim,
Oh
can you
my
get me some
God.
popcorn, please? I
Oh
need
my
some popcorn
God.
up here. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I
49
wonder
minutes
what I'm
ago.
gonna do. Huh?
49 minutes ago, Elon Musk said, in response to Trump's statement that Elon knew more about this bill than anybody, Elon said, "False. This bill was never shown to me even once and was passed in the dead of night so fast that almost no one in Congress could even read it."
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Support for the Don Lemon Show today comes from ZBiotics. I have to tell you about this game-changing product that I use before a night out of drinks. It's called pre-alcohol. ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Now, here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's that buildup of this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for rough days after drinking. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down, and that is what prevents you from having a rough morning after a night of drinking. So just remember to make pre-alcohol your first drink of the night. Drink responsibly, and you're going to feel your very best tomorrow. I did it recently with a night out with margaritas. Felt great the next morning. So summer is here, which means more opportunities to celebrate the warm weather. Before that backyard barbecue brew, that glass of Pinot, watching the sunset at the beach, or cocktail by the campfire. Don't forget your ZBiotics pre-alcohol. Drink one before drinking and wake up feeling great and ready to take on the next day and all that summer has to offer. Go to zbiotics.com/lemondrops to learn more and get 15% off of your first order when you use Lemon Drops at checkout. ZBiotics is back with a 100% money back guarantee. So if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they're going to refund your money, no questions asked. So remember, head to zbiotics.com/lemondrops and use the code lemondrops at checkout for 15% off.
This whole thing that we're doing right now is basically the Jolly Good Ginger and Don Lemon reading the crazy, messy breakup. They're breaking up online. They are breaking up in
It's
public.
a nasty
crazy.
breakup.
It is a nasty breakup. Cue Azalea Banks. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting. Why are the girls fighting?
Oh, I love it. I just want Elon. I think this is going to get worse. I think it's going to get worse. Mark my words, it gets worse. Trump starts seeing the stuff that Elon's tweeting, and he gets his ego hurt, and it goes downhill fast.
Yeah, someone said F around and find out. Petty bitches be petty in the chat. That's right. Love seeing Jolly and Don together. We love it. Look, can you guys believe how much fun we're having? Make sure you smash those hearts because we need more people to tune in to this madness. Oh, thank you.
And share the live too. Share the live
Do you
right
have
next
any,
to the heart button. Share the
lemonade
live.
or ginger ale or something? Look what my husband did. He's so sweet. I hope it's the right kind that I want.
I hope it's you're sweet, but this is the wrong kind.
I know he does all the time. He's like, "Are you ever satisfied with anything I bring you?" I'm like, "Yeah, honey, I am." Oh no, I don't eat the cheesy popcorn.
Yeah,
I want the other one, Tim.
You know what's
Anyway.
good? White cheddar popcorn's good though.
Well, this is it. This is the one. This is like my least favorite popcorn. You probably like that. I'm not into it.
Not really. I don't like
cheesy
that kind of
popcorn.
cheese. I want some white cheddar.
No. So then, what does this mean? Seriously, let's get serious and talk to these people. What does
No, what
mean?
this seriously means is, number one, I want to say what I said a minute ago. This just reminds us that Trump is exactly who we've always known he is. He's in it for himself and himself only. There is nothing you can do to be on Trump's good side unless it is agree with everything he says. And that is, I mean, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. And what he's doing to Elon Musk right now is going to do to the country. You know, we've already seen MAGA come out. I don't know if you've been watching them, but like on TikTok and Instagram, there's a bunch of videos. I've been downloading them every time I come across them. People, hey, I voted for Trump, but he's doing this one thing now, and this is not what I voted for. I feel betrayed. Hey, I voted for Trump, but now this is hurting my family, which, I never thought. But, at the same time, it's good to see people recognize, but everyone in America needs to recognize you have a sequence number. Everybody who voted for him, there's a sequence number. And eventually it's going to be your turn to say, I never thought the leopards would eat my face.
Oh. You see what I got right here, right?
Fucking the popcorn, baby.
I can't even think about anything else. I know.
It's too
How
delicious.
people will be able to use this going forward. Well, this is so good. I think that, honestly, this mess might actually kill that bill.
You know
It
what?
might
That's a
actually
good point.
kill the bill.
That's a good point. Because you know what? I think that Trump has strongly underestimated the backing that Elon Musk was giving his threats to Republicans. Okay, so Those people who follow me know this about me. I spend a lot of time on Capitol Hill. Matter of fact, right after this interview, I'm jumping on my motorcycle, going straight to D.C., and I got a 4:00 Under the Influence episode with Senator Ruben Gallego of Arizona. And I spend a lot of time on Capitol Hill, talk to a lot of Congress people on a regular basis, is what I do. All of them tell me the following. Behind closed doors, Republicans don't agree with what Trump's doing. Behind closed doors, they condemn his policies and his actions. But in public, they get in line and they vote the way he tells them to vote because they are scared. They're scared for their political career. Now, I argue that that's feckless and weak for you to put your political career over your morals and ethics. But, that's neither here nor there. They're scared. But one of the main reasons that they're scared is that Elon Musk has, without a doubt, the money to primary them, and they believe the threat that they'll be primaried. So now I wonder, what does this do for those Republicans whose only apprehension was getting primaried? Because now they might think, hey, you don't have the money to primary me no more. Now I can be a little bit more bold. Now I can, speak out a little bit more.
This popcorn is so good. I can't. This is John Favreau. Look what John Favreau wrote.
Divorce number 3 for Donald Trump.
Oh my God. So if you are watching this, you are joining us as Jolly Ginger and I were about to go live on the
Literally,
Substack.
right before.
Donald Trump said what he said about Elon Musk. I believe it was in the Oval Office, basically saying that he had Trump derangement syndrome. And then the Twitter and the posts started going wild from Elon Musk, happening live as we are on the air, or as we are streaming right here on Substack, as on the live version. We stream this live, so folks will be watching this later. But we had a lot to talk about, but I cannot get over what is going on right now. And by the way, so here's the thing that I've been saying, my live stream this morning on YouTube at 10 a.m. every day, I said that Donald Trump is losing. Donald Trump is a loser. He's a big fat loser, and he is pretending that he's winning. You would think that he's winning with all of these executive orders, but he has no legislative win, no real no real accomplishment, right? No real legislative accomplishment.
Right.
And if this bill doesn't pass, it's bad for him, it's bad for MAGA, and it's bad for the Republicans in Washington. This could be a real fracture when it comes to MAGA. Donald Trump hates losing. And so far, I think most, if not all, presidents have had some legislative accomplishment by this time in their presidency. Donald Trump has none. All he has is executive orders.
That's it. He's actually passed less. He's had less legislators pass than anybody in the first 150 days of office, anybody ever. And that's because he's not doing anything through Congress or anything through, our process of government. He's doing it through executive order. And these executive orders are, they don't hold water. Just so everyone understands, if the next president comes in and just rewrites some more executive orders, everything Donald Trump did is useless. That's why we cannot rule by executive order. But he's doing it because I want to remind everybody of Donald Trump's words. He has a mandate by the American people. He's delusional enough. This guy is literally crazy and thinks that the American people are 100% behind him because he won in a landslide and there was no landslide. Also, I want to remind everybody of his other words. And I like the point you brought up, Don. This big, beautiful bill. He said, this is the one big, beautiful bill. When it passes, you won't need any more. It's going to make everything perfect. And that's why we have so much pork barrel bullshit in the bill, because the Republicans are literally trying to shove everything in this bill to make it the one bill that covers all these things that Donald Trump wants to accomplish. Donald Trump is delusional enough to think that in lieu of 20 bills or 50 bills, he can pass one big, beautiful bill and just get everything done. I mean, this is obviously somebody who doesn't understand ninth grade civics. And I think you're right. When this bill fails, because now with this recent development, and you already had Senate Republicans that were denouncing the bill. Now this development's going to give them enough juice to denounce it some more. I think if this bill fails, this could mark the end of Donald Trump's fucking, steamroll.
Stranglehold on
Yeah,
everything, right?
yeah, yeah. How do you? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question, Don. How do you see it playing out?
Okay, this is not the end of it. They both have huge egos. Um, I think I don't think Elon gives. You know what? I think he has zero F's to give. That's what I think in
Agreed.
this.
Agreed.
He's not an elected official. He's gotten everything he wanted, almost, except for the EV, whatever. What did it say? Whatever the EV things that he needed.
EV credit
I
or
forget what it's
whatever. Yeah,
called.
which is
Credit, yeah, the
which is
EV
just a
credits that he
bullshit
needs.
deflection by Trump.
Yeah. Um, he got all of the regulation. Remember, the folks were going against him for regulations. There were lawsuits and whatever, and Congress and the Senate. They
Yep.
were all coming after him for. So he got rid of the heads for all of those things that can oppose him, that could do any real damage to him. He has our information that he got right through Doge. So he got a lot of what he wanted, and I will probably use that information to help inform his AI thing called Grok, right?
Mhm.
And what else he could do with the information, I have no idea. I have no idea how much personal information he has about everybody. So I think my thing is that I want to pose to you that I think I said this. Did Elon Musk play Donald Trump? Was he playing him all along? Was he playing the long game to get as much as he
Yes,
wanted out of it? And then,
I think he was. I think he was playing him, but I think there's a old saying. It says, "Never make a deal with the devil that you intend to keep." And I think he was playing him and was delusional enough to believe that, there would be no fallout, that there wouldn't be a nasty backside of this. Well, you should have been paying attention, Elon, because every single body who has made a deal with Trump, this is how it's turned out. I'm serious. Go ask Michael Cohen about, hey, Michael, why were you in prison? Go ask fucking Left Point. Ask everybody from his circle that's been indicted what happens when you make a deal with Trump. Never make a deal with the devil that you intend to keep. And I think you're 1,000% right when you say that Elon Musk doesn't give a shit. He doesn't. He does not care. And I think he's got the most money in the world. He's got one of the biggest platforms in the world. And by the way, his platform is the vehicle of misinformation that has fueled the Trump train the whole time. So now what happens? No, I think you're on the money here. I think this kills the big beautiful bill, and I think that Trump's gravy train of pressuring Republicans through Elon's money and misinformation on X just died.
so misinformation on exercise. So you think that? Wait a minute. You think he's going to stop allowing misinformation on X because that affects Donald Trump? That hurts Donald Trump? What are
Yeah,
you saying there?
I don't know that he's going to crack down on it. I'm not going to I don't think he's going to turn over a new leaf or anything, but I think that he will. But think about it. The misinformation about this bill was it's a big, beautiful bill. And the misinformation about this bill was that it was all these great things for Americans. And Elon Musk came out and said, no, actually, this bill raises the debt ceiling and it's not good. And it's got a bunch of pork barrel bullshit in it. And I think that Elon Musk is going to stop allowing very blatantly, easily provable misinformation that helps Donald Trump. That's what I think. I don't think he'll stop misinformation, just the shit that helps Donald Trump.
Okay, this is not over.
No,
And I
this is
wonder
the
if
beginning.
also I was on with someone who said, who said this? Who said this? That they thought it was a PR move from by Elon Musk to start appealing to Democrats to maybe go back to the Democratic poll. I don't know about that.
I, I mean, I get it. I know where they're coming from, but I mean, he went way too far down the Trump rabbit hole to then turn around. I mean, we're not, liberals and leftists are not just a bunch of fucking, brainless idiots. Oh, Elon's back. Hey, we love you. No, dude. Fuck you. You don't stand in front of the whole country and throw up a Nazi salute and then come back and be friends with us. Um, Also, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised on the flip side of this coin. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump if Trump caves first. Remember, taco. Trump always chickens out. So I wonder if now that he sees Elon Musk out here on Twitter throwing the fucking punches back at him, if he panics. Because listen, something Trump doesn't have in him is a fighting bone. He don't have that. Trump's a coward. Trump's one of the weakest people I've ever seen. And I don't know that he has the backbone to fight too hard back. I don't know. There's a scenario here where Trump caves in and says, "I'm sorry, Elon Musk, I love you."
Well, Mike Johnson just said like an hour or so ago, "Hey, I'm going to call Elon right now." Here's the thing. Let's some of these things. Mallory R says, "I think his freak out is coming because this was his first full week back at Tesla and looking at the real data, data of all his DC BS." I don't know.
That's interesting take. Interesting take. Also, two things. Elon has a bunch of secrets he can spill. And number two, we're not really going to know how Trump feels about it until about 3:00 in the morning when he's in the fucking White House shitter on his phone with Timo Twitter on the White House shitter. And then we'll find out. then we'll find out what he really thinks.
This message has been brought to you by Don Lemon and the Jolly Good Ginger and popcorn, because what we just witnessed happening, the breakup happening in public. Did they have a prenup? No prenup. This is no prenup.
No prenup. Now, okay, Don, who has more to lose here in this divorce?
Trump.
Agreed. Agree. The question is whether Trump realizes he's got the most to lose here. I don't know that he does. I think Trump's too stupid and delusional. Maybe Stephen Miller smacks him around and says, "Hey, dude, make up." I think Trump's fucked. I don't think Trump can break up with Elon Musk. He wants to, but he can't.
No, he can't.
No.
Wow.
This Trump derangement syndrome was a misstep by him. I guess his 5D chess days are over.
Jolly, you're the best, man. Hey, listen, so you're in Capitol Hill a lot. Do you just go and walk into the Capitol and roam around?
No, sir. I have a team that sets everything up for me. Like we get with all the digital comms directors and set up meetings, and I look at their calendar and see what committee hearings are happening, which ones I'm interested in, and we work with the DPCC to set up, getting into the committee hearings and stuff like that. And then I do a show. Quick plug. I do a show. I try to do it weekly, but if Congress isn't in session, obviously we don't do it that week. It's called Under the Influence, where I literally sit down and have a beer or liquor, depending on their preference, for an hour with the congressperson. And we talk personal stuff, then we talk politics, but over some beers. It's called Under the Influence.
Good.
So
we need to have beers. I love a good Peroni. I love a good draft. I don't like thick, big ales. I like a lighter fare.
Yeah, I'm a Modelo guy. I'm not drinking this right now.
Yeah. Oh, we're on the same too. I like either a Peroni or I'll do a Stella, I'll do a Modelo, and I'll do a Pacifico. You know what I'm saying?
Then this is your official invitation to be on Under the Influence, because what we do is on weeks when Congress is out of session, we're trying to fill our calendar up with other influential people who aren't in Congress, but they talk about politics. So that's your official invitation.
Stephanie Georgilakis, again, I hope I'm saying that. You're right. Don't forget the Z-Biotics. The Z-Biotics is one of my sponsors. Before you have those beers. Ginger, I really love this. Okay? So you be safe out there. We'll see you next week, same time, same bat time, same bat station.
Next Thursday at 1:00, I'll be here. And thanks for having me, Don. And then next week, or not next week, after this is over, I want everybody to go look up this travel ban. Look at the list of countries that Trump has put on the travel ban, and you're going to find two things in common. Russia's not on it, and all the domestic terrorist activities in America have not come from those countries. So look that up.
Yeah.
But
where does the most the biggest terror threat is domestic terror, and where does that come from? That's right here. Trump's
white Christian nationalism. White Christian nationalism, according to the FBI, is number one domestic threat to Americans. Right. But yet we're banning the Republic of Congo and Cuba and Afghanistan and Myanmar. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
It's ridiculous. Hey, man, you be safe and have a good one. I appreciate it. We'll see you back here next week for the Ginger Lemon Report. We'll see you later.
Ginger lemon. All right, that sounds good. See you.
Take it easy, brother.
Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. So make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to our channel to make sure that you never ever miss a video. We're live every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. We drop even more content at 2 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you want more Don Lemon Show content, we'd love for you to become a member of the Lemon community, where you will receive access to special community posts. You'll get exclusive content and members-only live shows. So head over to our channel page or click the join button on this video. Again, thank you for watching. We appreciate your love and your support, and we will see you next time.